Hi everybody. We're going to be playing a game of SpaceBase today. This is a really great game. I think it compares a lot to Settlers of Catan. If you've played Settlers of Catan before, this game is very, very similar. You're going to be doing a lot of dice rolling and then trying to activate your rocket ships based on the value rolled. Some differences compared to Catan. Um, you can split the value. It's 2d6 dice, so you can roll like, if you roll 2 6s, you can use a 12, or you can use your rocket ship with the 6. You can use that twice as an example. If you roll a 3 and a 4, you can use the 7 value, or you could use the 3 and the 4 value if you have a rocket ship built. And the whole purpose of this game is to score victory points. I believe it's up to 30, something like that. 30 victory points. And you want to optimize your engine. You want to get different rocket ships that give you different powers. You want to be able to score points. You can score points on your turn and on the other players' turns. So yeah, it's here's a little bit about the rules overview. In SpaceBase, you gradually build up a fleet of ships to gain rewards. According to dice rolls, your board has 12 sectors corresponding to different outcomes of a dice roll. Each turn, all players will have a chance to activate cards in sectors that match the dice values, either individually or their sum. As new ships are added to your fleet, the current card in the sector will be deployed above the board, allowing it to trigger on other players' turns. So, yeah, there's I usually play the light speed variant right here. So you start off with 15 credits, and you can spend to kind of start your engine a little faster, which is pretty cool. I really like that variant. Yeah, gameplay: roll dice, activate sectors, buy new cards. Then there's rewards, basic rewards. Most cards contain one of the 3 basic rewards: credit, which is coin, income, planet, or VP, victory point, rockets. Charged abilities. Cards with a square outline have a charged ability, so that's cool. You can kind of use that when you need to. Some of them will let you deduct points from opponents. I love that one the best. Other reward types: you can claim a card for free, you can buy a card. Arrows, so you can use the rewards from a neighboring card. These become very powerful. Dice and arrows use the rewards from the next sector. And game end. The game is triggered once a player 40 victory points. I think I said 30. An additional turn may be played until all players had an equal number of turns. Player with the highest victory point is the winner. In the case of a tie, additional rounds are played as needed. This is my #1 played game on Board Game Arena. Let's see what the arena is. The arena mode is 2 players. Okay, let's try arena. So here we go. We have arena. We have this is a 2-player game. So here you're getting the 15 coins. This is the lightning speed variant to spend on your starting cards. And I'm going to take this 8, this 9. Those are great cards. I have $5 left to spend, so I'm going to spend $3 and $2. That should take me to 0. I do play with these settings a little bit to sort of auto select, sector choice, yeah, auto confirm purchases. I don't really do that. 11. So generally in the start, I like to get these planets. What those do is, what those planets do, it's really cool. You spend to 0 and it will reset your amount to whatever your planetary money is. So if you get this to 5, when you spend all your coin to 0, it will reset your starting value back to 5. get this monetary value to 6, it will reset it to 6. So it's going to give you more money when you reset every turn. So early game seems to be pretty powerful. Oh boy, this is already tough. This is the second level of cards. You spend $6. If you roll, gain 1. So if I roll that, you gain a white square, and then you can spend that square to reroll any dice. All right, we'll go with that. He rolls a 7. I don't have anything on a 7, unfortunately. I'm looking to activate a 9. I'd like to get my 9 going because I'd like to get the 8 and 9 arrows going. So then if I roll an 8, it can activate a 9. If I roll a 9, it will activate an 8 as well. So those can really start to combo up. I roll a 6. So I don't think I'm going to take a rocket ship yet. I think I'll take a little bit. I can spend up to $5. I think I'll probably grab. I'm going to spend this money here. I'm going to grab this 4-cost card. And if I roll that, I can spend. I get a white cube. If I spend that white cube, I can then increase the dice by 1. And in this game, that's all about rolling dice. You want to be able to manipulate that dice in your favor. Smalls KC from the US. It doesn't show your rankings here. When you play Arena, it doesn't give you that information at the end of the game. So I roll a 7. And currently I've got $5. If I get $8, so yeah, you know what? Let's go to the $8, and we're gonna grab this 8. Okay, so he rolls an 8. So there we go. So I can activate this arrow, which then gives me the 8 value plus the 9. So I get $5 as opposed to just the 8 value. So that's really powerful. And you can see there I activated the 8 in the summary and I got $5. So now I roll a 9. That's great. So I'm going to take this value and I'm going to go this way. And my planetary is up to 4. So I'm up to $10 right now. There's no 9 out there. I just can't see it. So I'm going to grab another 8. And my goal right now, I think, is to try to buff the 8 and the 9 as much as I can. And get those playing. And then if I can get a 7 and a 10, I can really start to get a lot of resources and hopefully do some damage. Smoke scored 2 rockets. Double 3, so I can get a 6 or a double 3. And this one gives you 1 cube. Spend 1 to reroll any dice and gain. You know what? I'm going to take that. I get 2 of them. And oh boy, you can save your money between turns. I like to spend it, obviously. Like, let's spend. I don't know if it's the right tactics, but we're gonna spend. So there we get $4. Sorry, we rolled a 4, so we get $1. I got to make sure too. In this game, once you build your engine, you know the other opponent can really start to run away from you. So you gotta. Like, he's already at 4-0. 7. Sure, let's re-roll the 2. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We're going to use it again, and we're going to re-roll the 1. Oh, I was hoping to get the 8 or the 9. It did not work. So I'll take 1 and 5. And there's the 9. Okay. So I'm going to get this and spend to exchange the card with any other blue set. So that's big. So now, if I roll an 8 or a 9 on the opponent's turn, it moves. There's the 9. Boom. That is huge. We just rolled the 9. We got $9. So now we can start to buy from the third level, which is traditionally the best, the best ships, the best upgrades. So I think so far we're doing pretty good. Smoke is up to 5. He's up to 5 planets. He's past me there. I think I'll take a rocket here. It'll put me up to $14. Yeah. So now I can buy from the third row. And I can get this 7, which I think is big. I need rockets now. I'm starting to fall behind. I want to make sure that I don't fall behind too far. So I'll take this value. There you can see if I roll 2 1s, if I roll that, if I was able to get this 2 blocks from rolling the 1 twice, then I can increase the dice sum by 1. And again, this game's all about dice manipulation. You want to make sure that you can put yourself in as good of a position as possible each time. We'll get this. Like I said, we're loading up 7, 8, and 9. And there's a 9. So take a look at this. So when I click this, boom, $11 and 2 rockets just from rolling a 9, and that's huge. So that's going to be like my my big sector there. You can see me. That's great about this game, as you can really see the power of, you're building your engine, you're adding more upgrades to rocket 79, and you're seeing it in front of you. Yeah, I do like the reroll. You can also buy from the market down here. Okay, these are good and bad, because once you buy one of these, like these are like hard coded rockets, they will cover up. You can no longer upgrade. So those can be good. Those can be really bad. I think I'm gonna grab this, which pushes this. I can exchange that. There's the 9. Perfect. Boom. So do I want to exchange this with any blue sector card? No, I don't. So this, you can exchange traditionally 10s, 11s, and 12s. Give you a lot of bang for your buck. And I'll try to change those later. I rolled an 8. And you may use to reroll 1 or 2 dice. Do I need $7? You know what? I'll use this. I'll reroll the 5. And that's 7. So that's perfect. That's 6 rockets. Okay, and now we can buy. So we're winning 11 to 6. We're doing really, really well. Strategy's paying off. Ooh, this one is great. You get 3 rockets here, you win. You know what? How can we not? And I can then, what you can do is switch this up. So what? Let's see if this works. Yes. So if we switch this up. Oh, that did not work how I thought. Okay. I thought that I could get the automatic win switched over here. So that did not go as planned. That kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. But if we do roll a 9, we're getting $10 here. Okay. So I thought that it was going to bring the 12 automatic win over to the 9, which would improve my odds of getting those 3 white tokens, and that's an automatic win. That's one of the craziest abilities in this game. You could be dead last with 0 rockets. I've seen this before. Somebody had 1 or 2 rockets total victory points, and somebody else had 30, 35, 38, 39 rockets. And then they activate that 12 card and win the game, and it is the craziest thing to see. Okay, so here we go. Do we need $10? I think the reroll can be too good at this time, so we're gonna go entry. We're gonna go to level 1, and we'll grab an 11 here. We'll see how that goes. Gives you a lot of rockets. So I think what I'll do here is I'll score the 1, which again, that lives. If I activate this, I can increase the dice sum by 1 when I need to, and that can come in big. Smoke started to get 7 planets, so you'll see when he spends, his starting point is 7 each time he respends, so he's increasing his purchasing power. So there, you saw that he went from 10 to 0, and then he resets to 7. I'm not going to use that. I want the. I rolled a 7, and I'm taking 6 rockets, so that puts me to 17 rockets. So I'm not really getting a lot of money lately, but that's okay. We'll get that because we're not rolling 8s and 9s. So there's a 6. I'll take this. I roll a 5, 4 and a 1. I can re-roll. You know what? I will. Let's re-roll the 1. And we got 9. You know, this isn't too bad. I'll take this. So I can claim 1 level 1 and 1 level 2 card for free. I think I'm going to upgrade this 7. Get that up. And, oh, this one here for sure. So that's going to be incredible. You know what? Let's reset the turn here. So what we're going to do, roll the 9. We're going to activate this. We're going to grab the 7 because order of operations matters. And there. And now we got this arrow going both ways. So that's going to be crazy. And let's get this going here. Running out of time. So if I roll a 7, so watch this. So I'll activate this, push it to a 7. Boom. And that gives me $17, 5 rockets, and two cubes. This is looking really, really good. Smoke is not really doing very much. I'm surprised, to be honest. I thought that he would be a little bit higher by now, but maybe he's got a different plan. I'm going to do these 2 here. I can then play 1 2-level ship card, and I'm going to, and I will grab the rockets, and then I can get $32 if I really want, and I can grab a level 8, and I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to grab that. We're up to 32 rockets. We got to try to put the pressure here on Smoke because we want to make sure that we are pushing the pace. Even though it's 32 to 9, it looks like I might be killing him. Like, again, anything can happen. People can come back. I've seen people come back. I'm not paying attention too much to his strategy, so I won't use this. I'll grab the 4 rockets. Grabbing that, and then we get money to come in here and buy. We'll grab the 10. Yeah, we'll grab the 10. Confirm. 36 rockets. We're just trying to close the deal here. 3. We need to get some more money to buy. Really, all we need is, if we get $9, we can buy the 3 rocket card. That would take us to 39. Just about get a win here in Arena. This would be my first win on in Arena this season, so I can roll. Yeah, we're gonna take the 7. That puts us at 40. There. We can still buy. We might as well buy and confirm. And that's it. Wow. Okay. So there you go, everybody. I was surprised, honestly. I was expecting more from Smoke. I don't know what his strategy was or their strategy. Yeah, I just seemed to. I was given a lot of time to build my engine and then go from there. Um, Total gold acquired was exactly the same. Um, Gold from rewards, I almost doubled them. Gold spent, gold lost from overspending. Didn't lose too much. He lost less than me. Total points acquired, obviously that's the win. Colony cards, blue rewards were huge. Points from red, yeah. So again, it was a little bit of a massacre, but sometimes it's the way it goes. So, anyways, thanks everybody for joining me. I hope I was able to explain and give you a little bit of insight into another one of my favorite games. This is called SpaceBase. As you can see there, great game. If you can never play this, give it a shot. I actually owned the physical copy before, but I got rid of it. Board Game Arena really does. There's a lot of pieces on the board. You can knock them over easily. Um, so I ended up getting rid of it physical for the physical copy. It's just so much better on Board Game Arena, and you can get it up and running. And you could play a game in what was that? Probably 10 minutes total. So yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Um, we'll see you on the next game, and keep gaming. All right. Take care. This is Masakuna. Okay. Bye bye.